Good evening, my friends. It will be posted on Monday morning, but I'm working in the evening. Thank you, everyone, for sending me your good energy and best wishes for my husband and for myself. Thank you. I really appreciate that. He's a very shy man. He doesn't want to show up and even say thank you because he is upset that I'm talking about him. He said, you shouldn't be talking about me. At 41 and a half years of marriage, it's letting me to do what I want to do. So once more, thank you. And I will do the prayers at the end for other people. But, okay. So I will be, of course, on the last video I said Georgia instead of Virginia. Thank you for correcting me. There was few people, so I'm not writing even. But, of course, and I will be answering question. DeJoy, how about Barr? Will he go to jail? And we wishing. Okay, so I have my cards ready. And I saw him walking like in Alaska with the sleds. Instead of dogs pulling the sleds, he is pulling the sleds. So it is heavy burden on him, but he's still walking forward. Cold, no one likes him, no one wants to be his friend. Everyone, because in Alaska, there is not that many people that you can say hi even to. So he is feeling very isolated in the cold environment, visible. And, he lost friendship with Don at the end, so he doesn't have any of his supporters. FBI and CIA are not on his friendly list. He has a baggage. They will be making some decisions related to him, so there is some work in progress. He will leave. He will say, I'm not going to speak up about anything. I'm not. Please let me kind of get away with my way. And he will be saying he was doing what he was supposed to do and trying to please the boss. So that's how he will be explaining himself. I bet there are some talks behind the closed doors, but he doesn't want to be pulled. And Merrick Garland, the new DOJ doesn't want him to be testifying because he's thinking, oh, one day it will be me. So he doesn't want to be in his shoes one day. So kind of cold war in FBI. Alexis, what is happening with Roger Stone? Will he go to jail for his role in January 6th? And I saw him standing on alligator. That's very odd vision, but when someone is standing on the alligator one moment and he will be snapped and pulled to the water, yummy in my tummy, and I don't know if it will be any good for any one of us, but he might be a nice, delicious snack for alligators. That's what I'm seeing. So he will be probably judge. There will be some judgments related to him. He will be saying, I was doing this because I love Don. And he will be saying that he was doing the job that he was expected to do and he was doing as good as he could do it. and he was not checking anything, so that will be his way of protecting himself. They're signed. Can they achieve global warming targets? And I answered that on my live stream, but I remember the answer. I saw a boxing match. When people are boxing, the two sides that are getting punches, it's not that you are boxing with the back, you are boxing with someone. So it looks like there will be a lot of punching back, punching hits on the earth. Meanwhile, eventually, hopefully people will win that battle, but it's not an easy match, and the game is not over. My son is a boxer, but I can't say that I'm easy watcher, and he told me, "Mom, don't scream, don't come, don't watch me," because he didn't like when I was overexcited. And we will have to be in that situation. We will be watching the devastation, storms, hurricanes, and so on, fires. So there will be a lot of punchings towards the earth until they will be able to win. Camel M. Do you think Ivanka Trump will run for president in 2024? I think her father would like to run. Eventually he will have to run from the justice, but first he will be trying to run. He's not announcing it, but he's doing everything possible to prove to his followers that he is running. Daddy might ask her to be his running mate, to run for vice president. And I will see what the cards are saying. I put 2. And she will do what Daddy will tell her to do, all the work that he is telling her she was always doing. Right now she is in the cave hiding from everyone. He will tell her, we have those goals, if you have to help me, but the journey is not going to be easy for 2 of them, so I don't think, but he would like her to be his vice, because he will tell her what to do and she will have to do it. If it will be her and not Pence, Michael Pence, different story in the history. Aptic 888. Has Merrick Garland been treated? And I saw him like a student who is so insecure about his knowledge, standing in front of the professor and looking like Diana has that look from under the, eyelashes. And his hands are between his legs. He has that kind of posture. I don't know if he is treated, but he's his own enemy. He will be better in convent than in FBI. He is so afraid to make decisions. He wants to be too perfect, and perfection doesn't exist. So he is his own enemy. I will see what the cards are saying. He will do a good job, a good harvest eventually. For the people will be appreciating what he did, especially the Democrats, and he will do everything best for reuniting the country, but he wants to do so properly. It reminds me of one guy in England. He was working for my friend, and he was ex-policeman. And when he was answering, he was retired policeman. So he was very honest guy. And when he was answering the phone, he was pulling his hand and, hello, Alma Road, blah, blah, blah. Who is speaking? And Mr. Farrow is on the side. It took him, I will run from the upstairs, downstairs, thinking that he is not in the office to answer the phone. It was that small motion that he was doing. He is reminding me so much of Merrick Garland. What can we do? Some people are slowky-pokey. Lindsay C. Will the DOJ get stronger? Because right now it is embarrassing. He's not going to do that. He has to be changed to go. Oh my gosh, this is about DeJoy. Sorry. So Lindsay C. Will DeJoy? I thought DOJ. DeJoy gets stronger because right now he is embarrassing. Now he is DeJoy. He is not going to do that. He is going to be charged and go to court. And it looks like the pockets are full of money and he is losing money. So it will be, DeJoy will have to lose the joy and lose the ability to prove how much money he was making for himself and for his friends. He will have to go different direction eventually. He did a good job for GOP and for Don Don, not for the country, no, but for them. And so far, the sun is still going to shine on him. I don't know how long it will take to take him away. Chris Cross, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your questions. I really appreciate it. And I have more, but I have to squeeze them. Chris Cross, you have seen Don Don in a cave. Yes. Is it a being in a prison of his own mind? Does the cave symbolize insanity? I saw him walking on the rock on some beach. So I presume that was Ireland. I don't think he will have ability to play golf. And that's part of his life. That's his social life that he is enjoying doing. And I don't think he will have that in the future. And the beach was cold, like a Maine. In the fall, my girlfriend went there and she showed me some pictures. So yes, he will be, so far he will be kind of avoiding but eventually the legal punishment will hit him, the lady lawyer, for the choices that he was making, and he will be a victim. Eventually, he will be found victimized. Ellen LB. Will solar power ever be affordable? The storage is especially expensive. And I saw drilling like for the well in the ground, that they were pulling water a long time ago from wells. So I think they will be finding how to storage the electricity under the ground. I don't know. I don't even ask me where it's coming from. That's what I have seen, and the answers I always getting not from my head. I don't think my head is good enough for that. Thank you, guys. I'm getting from my spirit guy and my angel. That's how I believe that they are communicating with me. So when I saw this, I thought I will share because that's what probably is happening. There will be two, something they will have to collaborate for storaging. So there will be some way to figure out how to control this. It will be maybe at the beginning very, very expensive, but then eventually when they will put this in the work, it will work. So everything at the beginning is expensive. The solar systems was so expensive at the beginning. Everyone was worried that that might never be affordable. And look now, it started, I think, in Holland, the first solar. I might be wrong, but and now it's everywhere. China is making so many solar roofs for the small houses. I'm even dreaming. I don't know, maybe not in this lifetime, but it looks like it is possible, and it will be more affordable, and it will be much more easy to storage the electricity, so that will be something that people will be very interested in. LNLB. Oh, that's what I just read. Thank you. And yes, and this one was related to Cuomo, because and some of you were not happy with my answers about Cuomo. You think he should be punished, and some people were on my side. And I would read the one that Mrs. Whitey. I agree with you about the woman feeling complaints about Cuomo. Only how not and not long ago, and why. So why? And yes, she said, and the Judy CH, something happened with Senator Al Franklin. Yes, you remember he was senator, and he put himself, he removed himself from Senate because he was taking a picture with his colleague girl who was traveling with him on the plane, and she was sleeping, and I think he was making something like kissing her, whatever, something like that, something really innocent. And she found this very outrageously abusive. He was comedian. They went to be seen by the soldiers on the front. And then she is so upset that he did this as improper joke, but he didn't touch her. She was not, if she wouldn't see the picture, she wouldn't even know that he did something. And then he lost the position as a senator, and so many women in Senate was pushing him to Democrats, women. So, and then it was another one about Biden. I remember the woman was accusing Biden about harassing her and doing improper things, and then they found out that she was paid to do it. So sometimes things happened, and it's so unfortunate that it's like in that joke. Little aunt is running from the forest, and her friend is asking her, some animals are asking the aunt, why are you running? Oh, the elephant was raped, and everyone who has equipment can be a suspect. That's my kind of joke. I know I'm not good with jokes, but that's eventually can happen to everyone who can be blamed for something that he didn't even do it. Okay, and now I will do the prayers. Thank you once more for the prayers for my husband. And Vicky Gracia, please pray for Kev, her grandson. He's in ICU for a few days already, because I know it was on the previous video. So and he's fighting for his life. I saw this when I was going through the comments from the previous video. Sometimes I'm not going there, so don't leave the comments in the previous videos, always leave them on the last one. And doctors are not giving up, so I'm hoping, Vicky, that your grandson will be safe, and we want to pray for him, for his safety outcome from the ICU, and for the people who lost their lives and the ones who are injured in that concert in Houston. That's horrific, and it was preventable because the singer, he did 2 times. He invited people to come close to the stage. Before 2 times he was charged already for causing problems. So this time people knew how he likes to break the boundaries, and they did that. And so we have to pray for those souls, for those people, and the ones who are suffering in the hospitals. And Martha is asking to pray for her niece and her unborn baby. The mother got the information that it might be some genetic problem with the baby, so they're going to do the test tomorrow morning, on Monday. So we have to pray for that little innocent baby, and hopefully everything will be okay. It came to my mind the situation that when I was pregnant with my first son, it was my second pregnancy. The first one I lost. I had miscarriage, and I was 2.5 months pregnant with Leszek, and the doctor told me I was bleeding. And with my bleeding disorder, that's something that was happening the first time. So they took me to the hospital. I went to the hospital. 2 doctors diagnosed me that my unborn baby is dead. So they asked me if I want to wait till Monday because it was Friday in the hospital. That was before that I was waiting for 3 days in the hospital. I said I will come back Monday. Monday I went to see my gynecologist first to get the ticket to go to the hospital. And she said, no, the baby is healthy. She was sure that something is wrong. She didn't tell me. Those 2 doctors, but then there was no the ultrasound yet. Not in that hospital. It was something very modern, too modern for that hospital. Even I was in a huge city. So miracles happen, and hopefully your granddaughter Marta will be fine. And for her niece, actually, so it's not her granddaughter, but that baby might be a little miracle. We have to hope for miracles. And please let us know how that went. Froggy Me, that's the person. The cancer took my husband's life, and I can deeply feel it. Let's pray for your big hopes and miracles for everyone, and also for your husband. Be blessed. Thank you so much, Froggy Me. Teresa's grandson, prayers for him because he is sick. And Dream Warriors sister Debbie C. Please pray for her. And Debbie C. is asking, pray for homeless and people starving to death. Oh, yeah, there is so much drama everywhere. we have to pray for hope and for every best outcome to everyone. Yashri. Oh, that will be left for the next video because it's a question. So please stay safe, stay strong, send our good energy to everyone who needs hope and miracles, because group energies are creators of group prayers, are creators of good energy, and we can hope for that and give hope to others and the energy and positive results. I love you guys. Please stay safe and stay positive and send love to everyone. Okay, bye bye.